Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another R.C.W. prediction panel. This one's for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view coming up tonight, and we're filming it real quick so we can get it over with. So, just making sure the top 10 is uploaded because I'm uploading it as I do so. So, I will come up with a list. You two reply. Try not to make it too long because we only have like 10 minutes till the show, or like 15 or whatever until we have to be there. Anyway, so let's start off with this match is going to happen tomorrow because Kyrie can't make it. The European and NXT Championship match.
I'm going with Kyrie because I fought him once and it's pretty hard. And when Painful's a bit rusty since he came back, yeah, I'm going with Kyrie.
That's a hard one. I think either competitor have an equal shot at winning because they're both talented competitors. I'm going to say Painful. I don't know. Kyrie has a good shot, but I don't know.
I think both are really good, but I honestly don't know who I think's gonna win, but I'm really hoping for Painful.
Yeah. All right. So Eddie versus Kendall for the Cruiserweight Championship. That Eddie will most likely be giving Kendall.
I'm going with Kendall because the latest things he's done, like the 3v3, he was handling very well with Eddie. I saw him win a lot of times against him and me. So I'm going with Kendall.
I think I'm gonna go with Eddie's talented galore, no doubt, and he has a very high shot at winning. But I'm gonna say Kendall because Kendall over the last few fights has been doing exponentially better against Eddie than he used to. You know, tying him a few times. He beat him initially, so I mean, like he used to lose a bit more than he does now. So I think he's improved, and I think he has a shot at the Cruiserweight Championship to become a 4-time champion. So I think that's very possible with the motivation that he needs.
I think definitely Kendall. Yeah.
No alternate. Okay. Okay, the World Tag Team Title match: Agent and Kendall versus Airboom.
I haven't really fought Agent and Kendall. I haven't watched most of their matches because I'm mostly BRB. But I fought Airboom. Is it like Mater and Man, the other guy, or is it just Mater and Ranger?
Mater and Ranger.
I don't know. I'll pass. You guys go first.
I'm going to pretty evenly outsay the Sexy Boys, just because like Ranger does excellent against some people and horrible against other people. Like I haven't seen him do much middle ground against people as of late. So if he can, pull something off, by all means. But as it seems, Kendall has Agent's number or Kendall has Ranger's number, and I'm pretty sure Agent has it too. So if they can take Ranger out, then that 2v1's Mater. Now Mater is one of those guys that could pull it off, but I don't think so. I'm just gonna say the Sexy Boys, but the Airboom has a fair shot at it.
I think it'll be a good fight, but I definitely think Kendall and Agent Sexy Boys is because they're they won both tag team and 1Cs. So I mean, wow, they've been pretty good together.
Yeah.
All right, Y3, Sexy Boys or Airboom?
I'm probably going with Sexy Boys because I've been trying to fight Agent and I've never beat him. It's either I lose or tie him. And Kendall has improved when we were training inside the NXT training facility.
And that brings what Y3 says when he said he hasn't beat Agent brings me up to my next point. Tag team title match: Sexy Boys versus the Warriors.
Shit.
I think if anyone has had a shot so far at genuinely beating them, I think it could be the Sexy Boys, because Agent just has such a good advantage against both competitors. Flacco has beat him, but it's not like a super easy event for him. And Y3 said himself he's had troubles beating Agent, and then Kendall's no slacker. Now that's if Kendall and Agent choose to fight for the titles. I'm gonna say Sexy Boys if anyone can. So good luck to Warriors though.
I honestly don't know again.
Truthfully, if you've never fought Warriors in a title situation, you have no clue what you're in for.
They've been like really dominant and stuff.
It's their 120th day as tag team champions today, so
I guess Warriors just because I don't know.
All right, Y3. I don't even know if I need to ask, but Y3.
I'm going with Warriors too because I don't think they're good, but it's just making Flacco person.
I think if it's going to happen, it's definitely going to be Sexy Boys if anyone can beat them, if they put up a fight. Okay, Intercontinental, King versus Flankchu. I'm going to start off, and although Flankchu has, burst every barrier that he's ever been put in front of, I think that King probably has him yet again in a pay-per-view. Flankchu could surprise the world again and beat him and become a two-time Intercontinental Champion, along with many other legends, but King has shown that he can beat Flankchu quite well. So I'm going to say King. Sorry, Flack. I hope you do good, though.
I also think King, just because, I mean, he's been dominant ever since he's come back. I mean, won 2 titles, and yeah.
Even though like Flag is one of my main partners, I think King is gonna win. But if he's like not laggy, he might have a good shot at it if he just really concentrates hard on him.
Yeah, he needs to focus on the match. There is no room for failure against someone as good as King. All right. Agent versus Dean. Another, I think, a good match that some people are gonna get too overconfident on one side and not realize that the other side is almost equally as good. So, Y3, Dean or Agent?
I'm
U.S.
going with Agent. Because Agent has won like 3 N1Cs, has it or
Yeah,
more?
he's won 3 N1Cs this time around.
And I don't think he's won a Rumble spot, but still he's been like showing a lot of good stuff. And well, like Dean has been too. It's just he hasn't like won much matches.
Kids?
Yeah. I think it's anyone's ball game. So if Dean does it, I would not be super duper shocked should that happen. But Agent does seem incredibly likely, and I think everybody would have to see that because just you realize how good Agent really is. I mean, he's a Raw WWE, a 2-time Intercontinental, a tag team champion. Like, there's so many accolades that he has, and on top of winning 2 other N1 season with Kendall, I think he has the momentum to win the U.S. Championship that he's been desiring, but I think Dean could win. So I'm going to say Agent, but if Dean wins, I will not be shocked.
I definitely think Agent. I mean, I think it'll be a good fight between the two, but Agent has just won, like, everything he's gotten in, like, such a quicker time period, and he's just been really dominant.
All right, let's get to the hard matches. Okay. Now, the Raw WWE Championship, I think, is being held off until tomorrow because Mam did tell me that he has a hockey tournament. And to be fair, if you do tell me that you have a reason not to come, I will hold off your title match temporarily. But it has to be truthful, and you have to be ready to defend once you two are in the same building, okay? So, Mam did tell me, so that'll probably happen tomorrow on Raw, along with the NXT versus European. So, Mam versus Ranger when it happens.
All right. Man. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
going with Ma- um,
go ahead.
I'm going with Man because he's held the title for a long time. Even though he got it like really easily, he's been defending it a little bit more often, and I've seen him pull off some things with air boom when I'm fighting him. But I'm going with Man.
I'm going to, and this is not to the degradation of Ranger, and this is not against Ranger, I'm going to say Man because of the situation. Ranger has had one of the worst lucks in most people's history when it comes to world titles. He finally captures the World Heavyweight Championship and gets cashed on just 2 weeks later to finish off his only world title reign. He loses to R.C.W., and now he's got a shot at Raw WWE. Now, he could make his career even further. I mean, he's done so much, but world titles just aren't his ball game. So if he can beat Man, I'm not going to say I'm going to be surprised because they are 2 talented competitors going for the world championship Raw WWE. So I'm going to say Man, but Ranger, like I said for the last one, will not shock me if he wins because they're both talented.
I definitely think Man. I don't know. It's just, I've personally have lost to Man a lot more than I've lost to Ranger.
Yeah, like I said,
So
Ranger's one of those
he's the more
people.
talented out of the two.
Ranger's one of those people that will suck against one person and do incredible against another. He doesn't have as much a middle ground, so it really depends on what type of person Man is for him.
I haven't
So
seen them
that will
fight
be a
very
deciding
much,
factor.
actually.
Okay, I'm going to
Because
skip
they're
over one
airborne.
because I'm going up the list, but I'm going to skip over one because I want to hear that as the last one because I think it's one of the closest ones we have on the card. So, Kids versus Mater. Who do you think is going to win?
Kids,
Uh,
no explanation needed.
it's a bit mean, but yeah, I'm going with kids too. Just simply because like Maynard is good, but he's just not good enough. No sense.
I
I
think,
think. Oh, whatever.
well, I think, quite honestly, if anyone has a good shot, Mater does have a good shot. I mean, he has talent that people just don't quite see up. And, but I think I have it in the bag. I wish Mater good luck in that match. It's just I think I have it because back in the past, if anyone's seen our past, I've done a lot of, like, he did quit because he lost a championship to me, so I have no promises if I'll win or not, but I wish him good luck. So I think I got it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think kids mainly because, well, honestly, Mater has been doing like really, really great since he came back in like what September, October area. I don't even know how. I mean, he's almost the longest reigning world tag team and stuff, but I just think kids, I just don't think he's up to the level of kids.
Fair enough. And now the match that I held off, it's going to be the last one that I say. King Gun. Oh yeah, I have two more actually. King Gunna and Eddie, two friends, rivals, back and forth, fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship.
It's hard to say. I hope King or Creative, whatever, but I think Eddie.
I
I'm
think if
rooting for Creative
anyone's,
though.
I think if anyone's going to be able to stop King from being World Heavyweight Champion, that Eddie will have a shot because Eddie's just so well versed in the World Heavyweight division. I mean, he's a two-time champion. Has a chance to be the most times World Heavyweight, the longest reigning World Heavyweight, one of the most infamous World Heavyweight. Truthfully, he has everything when it comes to World Heavyweight. So I don't doubt in his ability to win the match. I think King is going to put up a hell of a fight. Did I leave the game? I did.
Yeah,
Really?
long time ago.
I disconnected. So yeah, just hear out the talking. So I think, like I said, I'm not gonna be surprised by either winner because they're both talented galore and they can win this match. I'm gonna say Eddie. I'm guessing. I really have no clue.
I'm going with King.
Yeah, it's hard to pick between that two because either could win almost equally likely. So no surprises on how that turns out. Good luck to both competitors. Anyway, here's the big one that I think there's going to be a lot of hard guessing. The Royal Rumble match. The first ever on the R.C.W. network that you'll be able to watch whenever the hell you want. Hashtag I'm back. Yeah. So the Royal Rumble, who do you think is going to pull out and surprise the world by winning the Royal Rumble? Because no matter how good you are and how good your spot is, it's always a shocker when you win the Rumble.
I'm going with Rabbit because I know I'm number 30, but he's number 29, and he's like really hard to beat. And maybe if I come out there and he beats me, and then he's like just gonna beat everyone else, then I'm guessing he's just gonna win. That's him.
Y3 makes a good point. Well, Y3 does have the last number, and he is one of my picks, no doubt. Rabbit is also incredibly talented. Eddie is incredibly talented. Brooke, all those people that are in the last few. But each progressive person that is almost... Because Eddie, Rabbit, Brooke, Y3, they're all really close in skill. The difference is the number. It's 9... I think that's a grand total of about 30 to 40 seconds in between entrances, so... Truthfully, it's pretty brutal to last that long. So you better hope you can run around. And there is a kill brick around the ring. So if you walk out of the ring, you are going to die, even the slightest. So I wouldn't take your chances. Because there will be no arguing. The Rumble is precise. I'm going to say Y3 or Rabid. Because they're the last two. And they have... Between the two, from the last... Y3 has a minute advantage over Eddie. Which is pretty substantial when you consider everyone that's in the Rumble. Brooke?
Um, I honestly have no clue. So I'm just gonna go with me because I'm the best person in R.C.W. So fight me.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
We both look at you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so honestly, the Royal Rumble is unpredictable. I mean, last year I can't say anyone saw Sport as winning the Royal Rumble, and she did, so anyone who's anyone can win the Rumble regardless of spot. So, good luck to everyone who enters the Rumble. I wish you all luck, especially in your title matches, and I will see you at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight for Royal Rumble on the RCW Network. And, wait. Goodbye.